Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new battle report. We're playing the first round, or depending how you say, the second round on our campaign. And I'm going to play against the Tau. So I'm going to play with my Renegade guard, is here, against Tau, that is here. So we play one of the missions from the Urban Conquest book. So my objective is to have 3 units running out from this age. So my 3 units that I have to run out from this age is the Lemon Rus that is here, one of the Lemon Ruses, and then my 2 characters that are in that position. If I manage to do that, I win. If I don't do that, I lose. It's quite a straightforward mission. I'm coming with 2,000 points. I have a Bane Blade. I have some Lemon Ruses. I have 2 Chimeras with units inside. And then I have here some infantry units, as well as some mortars there on the hill, on the ruins. We play with the rules of the Urban Conquest, and here we have on my opponent have fire warriors here, are retied with the tank, and more fire warriors, the ones everywhere, to give protection to the big units. And here we have 2 units of broadsides, one with the rail cannons and the other ones with the missile pods. And then here we have the guy that gives the one with the -1, I don't remember the name.
Goskill.
So here we have with the ones that are also giving the -1. So it's really 2 blocks, and in reserve there is the commander with all fusion, and then we have a unit of crisis. I don't go in detail on the list. I think it's going to be interesting to see the cinematic, so I will try to make videos at the end of each turn, and you can see how this evolves. We play with the rules of as I said, the Urban Contest. So the middle part is a road, so I have +3 damage, +3 movement if I move on the road, and all the cover here is giving +2 to your armor save, because ruins and sector mechanicus give +2 normally. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see how it works. And we're also using the stratagems from the Urban Conquest. So if there is something interesting during the battle, I will show you during the battle report. So here we are at the end of the turn 1. I have the initiative, so the defenders only can have the initiative if they roll a 6. So I move ahead, and I did all my shooting already. So I just managed to kill 1 broadside here. I kill the 2 ones that give the -1 to hit, and I kill 1 unit of fire warriors, just scratch 1 wound on the vehicle. So not too much damage. I advance, and now we go to the turn 1 for the Tau. So we are here at the end of the turn 1 of the Tau. Has been quite heavy shooting. So here I lost some guardians from the top unit, but nothing that is too heavy at this moment. In that point here, my tank that have to cross the line, it's really damaged, 2 wounds remaining, and Bane Blade also receive a lot of damage, it's 12 wounds remaining. My mortars also receive a rain of missiles, and there is only 2 mortars surviving there. The rest of my army is still on the battlefield. We keep advancing, and we go now to the turn 2 for the Renegade Guard. So yeah, there is a lot of shooting, and more that can come from Deep Strike soon. So let's see how this evolves, and we go for the turn 2. So here we are at the end of the turn 2 of the Renegade Guard. So what I did first is I advanced here as much as I can. So I'm advancing with this unit and +1 the commander. I also advanced with the Chimera here. I concentrate my fire this time on the Riptide and the tank. On the tank I completely missed everything, but I managed to kill the Riptide. And I also killed another unit of fire warriors that was here. So I'm trying to make a way to get out of the battle, but let's see what happens on the next turn. And here we have all the tanks giving supporting fire. Yeah, 8th edition is quite harsh for the tanks. You have to remain stationary if you want to be a little bit efficient. Here I still have the 2 mortars, and then in this side I have not done too much damage, so still 5 broadsides here and a lot of fire warriors. I did some shooting, but yeah, was not very efficient neither. So we go to the turn 2 for the Tau, and let's see how this evolves. So we are here at the end of the turn 2 of the Tau. So he almost destroyed all my infantry here. My boss is still surviving with 4 wounds. This commissar is surviving with 1 wound. but he have killed one unit of veterans there, and the unit that was with the commander here. He also destroyed the Baneblade, and he destroyed the tank that have to get out of the battlefield. So we are here at the end of the turn 2. He put here a barrier so I cannot pass through, or trying to avoid that I can pass through. And with that, we will go to the turn 3 for the guard. Here we see still a lot of broadsides. These broadsides are really destroying me as well. So that's all for this turn 2. And we are going to go to the turn 3. So it's still quite balanced battle, I think. So we are here at the end of the turn 3. Quite a bad turn for me. So all my shooting failed to do damage. The only thing that worked a little bit is I almost killed this vehicle here, but all my shooting on the crisis just failed. I managed to kill just one drone on the shooting phase, so I need to charge them with the surviving unit, and they did just they just managed to get in combat with the crisis that they can disengage if they want. So I'm trying to advance here. I still have my two of my units that can get the victory here, but yeah, the way is becoming more and more stretched, and it's becoming more and more difficult to get there. So we are here at the end of the turn 3 for the Imperial Guard, or the Astra Militarum, the Renegade ones, I have to say. And yeah, this is the situation. So I still have here 2 supporting tanks, and here only the survivors try to get protected by the other tanks. So let's go to the turn 3 for the Tau and see what happens. So this is the situation at the end of the turn 3 of the Tau. So only my 2 heroes surviving in front of all of this. So if I manage to do the run on my heroes, maybe they can escape from the table and win the battle. All is all about that. And here we have the tanks and the rest. So really the rest of the battle is not important. So the most important part here is the run. So let's go to see what happens. So now it's a crucial moment. So I will try to run with these 2 guys over there. So I run with the first with the boss. I will need a 5 or 6 at this moment because it's a little bit closer. It's a 1, so I will use 1 command point, and I will roll. No, it's a 1, so it's just running 7. So it's not going to be enough to run out of the board. So I will try now with the Commissar. So he will run as well, and he needs a 6. No, it's a 3. So he will go 9, so just over there. So this is going to be more likely the game, because I don't think I will be able to run out of the battle. So yeah, I will come back at the end of the or after the shooting and all the rest of the movement. So here we are at the end of the turn 4 after the shooting and assaulting. So these guys just arrived here, so they are trying to run out. I don't think they will succeed. Let's see what happened in the shooting. Here we have these guys in combat with the ghost kill. I reduced the ghost kill to 3 wounds remaining, and I killed the vehicle that was there, so, and 1 crisis. So let's see how it goes on the next turn of the Tau, but he has too many broadsides to survive, I guess. So we are here at the end of the turn 4 and the end of the game. So here you see my 2 characters were here and were just fulminated by the firepower of the crisis and the 2 commanders that are around here, plus the ghost kill. The ghost kill just recovers to 6 wounds back. All the broadsides are there, and my tanks are really damaged now, 7 and 2 wounds remaining. So it was quite a brutal battle. We have to say that we play with the rules from the Urban Conquest. We use the +1 or -1 AP for being higher than the opponent, and we think that this is very unbalancing, and depending on the, so it's really a very difficult one to play. I think it's too strong. Okay, so even if you have the stratagem to cancel that, I think it should be a stratagem that you pay 1 point. One will make more sense if you pay a common point and then you have the +1 for higher. So yeah, this is the end result. A victory for the Tau, and this means that Tau can capture my terrains in the next terrain phase or conquest phase in the campaign. So that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this battle report. It's been quite interesting. I think was quite the final result was quite close. I finished at 2 inches from the border, so It was a little bit a matter of running a little bit more. So although there is was a massacre from the Tau, at the end the game was not that unbalanced. So that's all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this battle report. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later.